Good evening. Thank you for joining us. I'm Miss Owumi. Tonight, Olu of Warri promotes culture as economic power at Afri-Caribbean Summit. His Royal Majesty, Ogiame Atuwatse III, has called for stronger investment in cultural heritage. He made this known at the Afri-Caribbean Investment Summit in Abuja. The summit brought together leaders and investors from Africa and the Caribbean. The focus was on unity, investment, and shared economic growth. Key discussions covered agriculture, food security, and the creative economy. Participants also explored ways to strengthen partnerships across both regions. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Let's continue. The Olu of Warri described culture as a strong economic tool. His Majesty highlighted opportunities in fashion, food, and entertainment, expressing optimism for growth and collaboration. Africa's creative industry is expected to reach $50 billion by 2030. He also pointed to the Caribbean's strong global cultural influence. Organizers aim to build a $40 trillion economic corridor through trade and investment. Leaders were urged to move from discussions to real, lasting partnerships. Now here's a moment from the summit. Take a look.
The body can be enslaved, but not the spirit. Wherever you find the soul in the music, there you find the African. Even in Europe, the monarchy was the patron of all of society. The arts, science, fashion, botany, medicine, and so on. Because once the throne puts its weight behind a thing, behind a concept, behind an endeavor, it becomes amplified. The concept here is that the throne is a powerful living thing. It gives life, it gives affirmation, it gives inspiration for uncountable expressions. The transatlantic slave trade, while yanking our ancestors from here, it was still unable to sever the spirit of the Black resilience. That is the identity that defines us. Films, fashion, and the performing arts must also see the richness of the story of Africa and present them with an intention to reach a global audience that is hungry for uncharted territories. Content today is indeed king, and there is so much cultural content and capacity inside of the Black man. From the waterways of the Niger Delta, the Shekiri people created Ganga soup. Now, I know some others may want to claim, but in the words of Donald Trump, those are fake claims. A couple of years ago, I was in a restaurant in London, and shrimp was served. And I was with an old school friend of mine who knew the owner of the restaurant. And the owner of the restaurant said that those shrimps we were eating in Mayfair came from waters in my kingdom, harvested by Ghanaians, exported to London. And I couldn't feel a sense of pride and also disappointment that in this value chain, there isn't alignment. With the right investment and coordination, we can significantly increase our share. The full economic picture is one clear and significant opportunity. The global creative industries market was valued at over $3 trillion in 2025 and is projected to reach $4.6 trillion by 2035. Africa's creative economy alone is forecast to hit.
That message is clear. Culture is not just identity, but opportunity. The focus now is turning ideas into real results. I'm Miss Owumi. Thank you.